Hello, DelusionDispeller here. No, that's not DelusionDispeller, that's my Shih Tzu. Maya! Hi, baby! That's my pretty Shih Tzu dog. I just thought I'd let her say hello to you first before I start blabbing. Okay, let's turn the camera around and more. I'm DelusionDispeller life coach since 2000, what was it? 2009, 10, something like that. And I am here to talk to you about a certain situation that really happened to somebody very famous named Jana Kramer. My husband recently and I have found ourselves alone together at home, which has been wonderful. So we've been watching Dancing with the Stars, and Jana Kramer, one of the dancers, came on and told her story about being married to an abuser back in 2004, I believe it was. And I think she was married to him for about a year. She eventually got out, saved her life, and then he committed suicide. This man's name was Michael Gambino, at least that's what he went by. Now, unidentified source says that his name is Michael Saleas, and he was arrested. He committed suicide after he got out of jail, I think 5 years later. I want to talk about this situation because a lot of you are in abuse situations. And the reason why Jana stayed so long in this situation was because she was ashamed. She was embarrassed. She didn't want to tell her friends and family what was going on, the abuse that was happening. She probably was pretty mad at herself for marrying the guy to begin with. She only knew him 2 weeks before she married him, which right off the bat should be red flags for every one of you that have been listening to me for any length of time. That is way too soon to know you want to marry somebody after 2 weeks. I mean, you might have little jingles inside saying, oh, wow, this guy's really hot, or he's like everything I've been looking for. That doesn't mean you rush off and marry the guy. So that was wrong right off the bat. She was very young. She was 19. He was 17 years older than her, which she says, even in her own testimony, that appealed to her because she apparently was insecure. He brought some security to her. So he was also charming, intriguing, probably pretty much everything the movies make guys out to be that you would want to be married to, so, or hook up with. So obviously she fell into the trap that many of us have fallen into and married the guy. When she did get abused, she covered it up with makeup and probably a lot of lies and a lot of saving face and things that we have done at times in our lives. She felt that she had put herself in that situation, so it was her job to get herself out of the situation. She informed the interviewers that it started with verbal abuse. Does that ring a bell, anyone? Anybody that's going to insult you or be smacking at you and stuff like that, it could escalate, very much so. And in her case, it did. He choked her till she was unconscious. He apparently beat her. She didn't go into detail about that, but it says that he left her bleeding outside their home. And when I watched Dancing with the Stars, I noticed when she turned around and picked up her daughter in the audience, her little baby daughter, she had scratches like all over her back. I don't know if anybody else saw this. It was only a brief clip. You had to look pretty close, but you could see they were like somebody took nails and just went on somebody's back. And they were like bright red. So I don't know what that was about. I can't seem to find anything online that talks about it. So if anybody has information about those back scars on Jana, let me know. She did mention that she had scars on her shoulders and her arm, I think. So there obviously are visible scars on her still to this day. But more importantly is the emotional scars that she took with her from that situation. Unfortunately, she talks about how she had a very, not a very good relationship with her father, Martin, and that it contributed to her trouble in relationships later on, years later. Nothing was ever good enough. She constantly tried to be good enough. Does that ring a bell? That should be another red flag if you start feeling in any relationship that you're not good enough. If they start telling you how to dress, who to be friends with, telling you that you did something stupid, or that you're stupid or dumb or retarded, or whatever mean, nasty, tactless thing is being said to you. That should be a huge red flag. She was in a couple, let's see, she married Jonathan Sheck next, and that failed. She was engaged to Brantley Gilbert. That fell apart. She then finally married Michael Cawson in 2015, had a baby by him, beautiful little baby, and they're currently separated. It's really sad because all she ever wanted was a family, to be a mom, to be a wife, and have someone to love her back. And she doesn't know how to figure that out because of all the things that she went through as a child. So, I don't know, and she's proud of who she is today, and that's good. She was excellent on Dancing with the Stars. Her dance she did, several of her dances were just beautiful and awesome. She should be proud. I'm telling you about this now because the first warning sign, as I said, was things happened way too quickly. 2 weeks, way too quick. You can't know somebody in 2 weeks. You also can't know somebody by being sexually involved with them. I've made a video on why to wait for sex till after you're married, and even then, you don't know. There's no guarantees in life, but there is more of a chance of you really getting to understand somebody and find out if you can live the rest of your life with them if you take your time. My current husband and I, we were together, we met November 10th in 2013. We recently got married May 7th, 2016, and I am still learning things about him as he is about me. We both see counselors because we decided that we wanted this to last, and having an unbiased third party is very important if you want to hold a relationship together of two very different people from different backgrounds. Jana, the lady in this situation, she was a country singer. I don't know the timeline on when all of this went down, other than she was very young, 19, 20 years old, when all this went on. She has some very deep hurts in her life right now. She's still working through post-traumatic stress. And I say kudos, hats off to Jana for overcoming your situation, for getting out of your situation. Like I said, the guy, Michael Gambino, Michael Saleas, whatever his name was, ended up killing himself. So he's out of the picture. The interesting thing to me was, even after he died, she felt sad almost, or bad, because her first reaction was, good, I'm free now. I don't have to worry about him coming back and harming me. She felt bad about that and guilty about it. The stress and the trauma that you go through can really evoke some strange, unsettling feelings. And I'm going to encourage you to talk to a therapist if you have gone through abuse. You can come talk to me too. I do charge, and some people don't like the fact that I have to charge, but you know, I am a professional life coach. Been doing this for a long time. My advice seems to help people, so I don't really make apologies for charging a small fee. I'm a lot more affordable than most of the life coaches and counselors out there, and I'm more personable, I think, than a lot of them too. So I'm thankful for the people that I have been able to help, and I will never ever refuse somebody if they cannot pay me or if they can't pay the full price. We work things out. I'm more interested in helping people get free from this mess. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that because people have been asking me to do videos, and I was waiting for that one thing that would jump out at me that I felt really need to be heard. I've also been listening again to my my recordings that I made when I started talking to Anita again recently, and I may be making some videos on those at some point. I'm not sure yet. So keep watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I don't want you to miss when I do make the videos. I've been battling some kind of cough thing, and now I have a wounded rotator cuff in my right arm. I can only lift my arm this high, and then it hurts really bad. So I've been taking a little bit of a breather. I'm off of work until the 15th, so I'm taking it easy, and I thought I'd just make a quick video and share my feelings about Jana Kramer. And if you don't watch Dancing with the Stars, you really ought to watch it, because there's some really deep, touching stories on there of how people have overcome things, and it will really encourage you and bless you. Anyway, have a great day. If you need help, DelusionDispeller@gmail.com is where you can reach me. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Thanks for watching my channel. Thank you for your support, your love, your prayers, your well wishes. I love all of you. Have a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye for now.